There's this notion that we used to talk about at Facebook a lot, that the medium is the message. And that one of the things that I think people are missing about what's happening right now is that we're shifting off of the printing press and mass media as a technology and into this internet-based society, which is a huge deal. And I don't think that we actually don't talk about it very much. We just kind of experience it, and we all try to like turn off our notifications. And you know, one of the questions that I keep thinking about in the context of what you're saying is that you know, I'm working on a project right now called Sunrise, and we're trying to find the cure for depression. And my partner in this is UCLA, and we saw the UCLA campus data showed that the number of students with depression since the election has doubled. And so to me, that says we have a national psychological disaster on our hands in the country. And how do you deal with that? You know, like there's these like hard questions, like is social media exacerbating this problem? You know, sometimes I turn on Facebook, and this is a system that I helped work on. I have a lot of pride about, also have a lot of questions about. I honestly feel pretty bad about a lot of what's, you know, I think I have all the mixed feelings that everybody has, but sometimes I turn it on and it's a fear machine, you know? And how do you deal with that? You know, do you deal with it just through meditation? Do you deal with it through, you know, I live in Mill Valley. We've built a group in Mill Valley on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. It has hundreds of people that are all what I would call mindful. They're part of either the creative community, the mindful community, whatever. And the whole point of it is to use that digital tool to get people together in the real world, right? And so I don't think we can sort of just turn it off, if that makes sense. But we also have to consume, to Justin's point, the information diet in a balanced way, but also use the tools to create offline community as much as possible. I think that, you know, people are experiencing more and more information, and to the point on not meeting more than 150 people in your lifetime, you can say one wrong thing on the internet and have 150 or like 100,000 trolls attack you. I've experienced it. You know, I woke up for 2 years with people telling me I should die and like leave Silicon Valley for saying one wrong thing on the internet. And you know, what we like back to my point on depression, we know that it's rooted in trauma. You know, you're talking about a world where you can experience trauma at a rate and speed that's like at numbers beyond anything you can possibly imagine. Yet to his point on disparity on social media, we haven't invented a new antidepressant in over 25 years. So we're still using this very basic human, you know, flesh and bone brain technology to like try to interact with this like system that's like, you know, giving you input that's like so aggressive and sometimes so negative that we're literally not designed for it. And yet, you know, we're not closing the gap. Yeah, I think that, you know, this community in this room has a conversation and is part of a culture which deserves to go mainstream at this time. And that, you know, like Rob said, this is about creation versus destruction. It's about love versus fear. It's about openness versus closed. It's about freedom, you know, of personal choice and being able to experience things that we all know are the answer. But, you know, we're up against a very real and very fearful culture. And this culture is an amazing one of love. And I think that now is the time to figure out how to translate that into the mainstream rather than just being in this room.
Beautiful, beautiful.